McCarthy.
Thank you, Éireann, and thank you, Leader. I want to raise this afternoon a growing pressure that is happening across addiction treatment centres across Ireland, because what I'm seeing on the ground is very worrying. In the men's centre alone in Tiglin, we have a waiting list of over 80 men, and that's 80 people who have put up their hand to say that they want help. So right now we don't have a place for them, and we do a lot of intra-agency work, and there's no places for 80 people. So the truth is, in addiction, when somebody puts up their hand, you've got a very narrow window of opportunity for trying to get them help. And if we don't meet them at that moment, you are risking losing them back to the chaos that they're trying to escape from in the first place. And I know I've spoken a lot in this House about recovery, but recovery itself, it doesn't start in rehab. It starts with access, and that's access to detox beds, it's access to rehab placement, and also all of the supported housing initiatives afterwards. Because far too often people, they do the hard work, they complete the programme, they try to rebuild, but then you send them straight back to the very place that they got ill in the first place, and it causes chaos and they end up relapsing. So, Cahirlock and Leader, I don't think it's a failure of the individual here. I think it's a failure of the rehabilitation system, and we need to close the loop where detox ends up with rehab and there's no gap in between. Because if you don't find the proper pathways from detox to rehab to supported housing, then we're not solving addiction, we're simply managing it. I think I have seen we'll pay for that in the long run, and you'll pay for that in the cost of human lives. So I'm asking, Leader, if we could bring it to the attention of the Minister, what is the plan to expand detox capacity, to increase rehab bed availability, and ensure that there's supported housing with joint-up thinking for people in recovery? Because right now the demand is definitely there, as I've mentioned, but the system is not meeting the people where they're at, and it's becoming something that we need to urgently fix. Every person on that waiting list is a life that's in the balance, and we're simply asking them to join a queue and wait. Thank you, Cahirlock, and thank you, Leader.